Hi everyone, and welcome to the Pearlie channel. So I thought today we could just talk about what I want to see in prints. Personally, I'm a real fan of hot yoga, and so I would love to see a hot yoga print.
Sarah!
God?
It is I.
Mana-sama?
Yes, Sarah. You have committed the most embarrassing of behaviours. You have been seen wearing cat ears.
I can explain.
No, you will henceforth be punished.
No, please. No, I beg.
You will be sentenced to perpetual eaterism.
No, anything but that, please. Please, I beg. What must I do?
If you wish to circumvent your punishment, you must do the unthinkable.
What is it? What must I do?
You must give up all your lolita.
No! Anything but that! No! Glad that was just a dream. Well, now that's got me thinking about what I would actually do if I had to start over in lolita. Actually, I stole the idea from Law. So check out her video. So here's what I'd actually do if I had to start over in lolita. Step 1. The great abstain. So if I didn't have any lolita, I wouldn't be able to go to any lolita meets or anything like that. So I would actually just stop participating in real life events and meetups. Obviously, I would still continue with the online discourse. I guess I'd revert back to that annoying Lolita at heart phase. You know those people, the ones who don't wear Lolita and think that they can criticise what you're doing and what you are wearing and give you advice even though they know nothing about the fashion. Yeah. But then again, I guess I wouldn't be like that because I would have proof that I actually wore Lolita and everyone would still see my Lolita pictures. Because they'd still be there, right? Oh, but what about like YouTube and Instagram? I'd either take a break from them both or I would upload old photos to Instagram and just do that for 1 year and then be really annoying and make YouTube videos about Lolita but without actually wearing the fashion myself in any of the videos. I'd probably just go the whole mile and just wear PJs and not do my makeup or hair when I film videos because if I'm not gonna wear Lolita, why bother? Why bother? As I've already said, I would abstain from meats during this time, but not just because I didn't have any Lolita, but well, because I didn't have any Lolita, but also it would save money. And if I could, I would take extra shifts at work since I wouldn't be going out on the weekends, so I could probably work on a Saturday. And then I would just save money anywhere I possibly could. Could buy nutrition for a year. And honestly, I think if I went that hardcore with it, I could probably save up about £4,000 in a year. Which brings us to step 2, the sudden spend. So now that I have that sweet cash in my bank account, it's time to get rid of it as fast as I can, which would actually be quite slowly. I would want to get back into lolita as soon as possible, so I'm going to give myself a time frame of 1 week before I have a meetup that I want to go to, which means everything I buy needs to come from the UK. And there are a few ways that I could go about this. I could buy a main piece and then coordinate an outfit around that, but I would actually buy a pair of shoes first and then coordinate around that. My reasoning for this is if I wanted a pair of Lolita shoes, finding the right size and the right colour to fit a main piece would be really hard because there are such limited options within the UK. So I would definitely have to find a pair of shoes, be like, right, that's the colour that I can find a main piece in, and I would probably have more luck with finding a main piece as pretty much all sizes fit. So I did my research and I found out that on Lace Market there are no shoes in the right size in the UK. But I did find a pair of bodyline shoes that were a full size too big for me. But they were in the UK and I thought, hey, if I was desperate I would buy these shoes and then wear them and replace them as soon as I could. They'd be horrible to wear, but it's what I would do to get back into lolita as soon as possible. Okay, so now I have shoes, I need to get a dress. And since the shoes I found were pink, I need to find a pink dress. I've decided that I'm gonna go pink shoes, pink dress, pink head bow, and then white blouse, white socks. If you're looking for a good solid way to coordinate, That's usually quite a good formula to use. So if you're struggling with coordinating, try and stick to the one colour for head bow, dress and shoes, and then a secondary colour for the blouse and the socks. So I went back onto Lace Market, and there's such small pickings within the UK right now. I don't know what's going on. But I did manage to find this dress, which is Under the Candy Magic Spell by Baby the Star Shine Bright. But immediately I knew I would have a really hard time coordinating it. Like with some dresses, I feel like you can pair any blouse and any kind of socks, any style shoes, and it just kind of works. But I felt like it wasn't going to be the case for this dress. But that's okay. That's what the challenge is all about, right? So I decided to go with a chiffon blouse and crew socks, if I could. Because the dress has a satin finish, I was really unsure what to do for the head bow. I was like, only the matching head bow would really work here. But I decided that just a very small, very not in your face pink head bow would do. Something you would probably find in the kids' hair accessory section would do. Something very discreet, but still pretty. So I actually managed to find a white blouse really, really fast. A chiffon white blouse, easy peasy, in the UK, did it, everything's good, found it on Lace Market, that would be sent right to me. So yay! And I decided with socks I would just head to somewhere like Primark or H&M and try and find some crew socks from there. They tend to do, I don't know if they do still, it's been a long minute since I've been in any of those stores, but they did tend to do like crew socks with a little lace on them, so I hope those are still there. If not, I can just pick some up off eBay. I decided to look on Lace Market for hair accessories. Maybe there would be something, and there were quite a few pink hair accessories, but they were either not in the UK or they just were the wrong shade of pink or the wrong kind of bow. So if I was actually in this predicament where I needed a hair accessory really fast within a week and I couldn't find anything, then what I would usually do, I've been in this situation before, is that I would attempt to make something. And since I'm keeping this one really simple, I would definitely just go to my local haberdashery and find some ribbon in the same colour as the JSK and make 2 little ribbon bows to put into my hair. So when I wore this coordinate, I would do my hair in pigtails, kind of like this, and then just stick in a little bow either side and keep it a really casual, nice, chilled coordinate. Okay, so now that I've got the head bow, the blouse, the JSK, the socks and the shoes, it's time to focus on the things that you don't really need to pay so much attention to, like the petticoat and the bag. They're not so finicky. You definitely have more options when it comes to the petticoat and the bag when you're in a rush. So for a petticoat, I would definitely just head to eBay. I got my first petticoat ever off eBay. I mean, it didn't really hold up very well, but I would definitely buy one from there while I wait for one to arrive from my favourite petticoat place, Me Likes Tea. So it would be kind of like a temporary petticoat slash a casual petticoat. And then I would just go again to somewhere like Primark or H&M for the bag. I would want something that I could wear in and out of Lolita, so just a really cute pink bag. And that in its entirety wouldn't be an amazing coordinate. There would definitely be a lot of improvements to make, but it would be a coordinate, so. And so now that mega rush is done, we can move on to step 3, the slow game. So in total, that coordinate would have costed around £230 when I tot it all up, which would leave me with around £3,770, which is a lot of money. And I think everyone's first instinct would be to rush and get as much Lolita as possible, get as many dresses as possible, as fast as possible. But I did that when I started Lolita, and I did not like my wardrobe. I was eager to get as many main pieces as possible, so I had a range of different dresses, but my coordinates were just very subpar and very samey. And that's simply because I didn't get enough items to work with those main pieces, so I'd honestly just take it really slow. But I would try and push myself to make a full coordinate every month. Just one full coordinate every month, because we usually have meets once every month or at least I attend one meet every month-ish. So then I would be looking fly for every meet. This girl's got a new coordinate every meetup. Oh my gosh, who is she? She's me. However, even though I wouldn't be filling up my wardrobe as fast as possible, there are some basics that I would buy in bulk. Firstly, I would go to MeLuxT and buy 3 petticoats. I'd buy their Poof Monster, their Hybrid Poof Monster, and their Casual Cupcake. I think when you're a sweet Lolita, those are like the 3 petticoats you should really be going for. And the reason that I suggest MeLuxT is because you can customize the petticoats, and you have the choice of getting an organza petticoat or a voile petticoat. And a voile is basically like chiffon, so it's not gonna lose that poof. And I just like the fact that you can get a petticoat in whatever shape there, and it's also tailored to your size as well. I just definitely would recommend MeLuxT. It's on the pricey side, but it is a petticoat that will last you for your whole time wearing Lolita. So apart from petticoats, I would also stock up on OTKs, UTKs, and crew socks. I just feel like you can never have too many socks when it comes to Lolita. It doesn't matter what the socks look like. So I would probably just go on Taobao and buy loads and loads of socks. But while I was there on Taobao, I would also buy tea parties in pretty much any colour, all the colours. I want all the sweet colours. So I would definitely get pink, sax, white, black, mint, yellow, purple, red. I would get red, brown as well. Any other colours? Navy. So just loads and loads of colours of tea parties. I say tea parties because they are such a good, basic, sweet shoe. I know some people have issues with them because they are so basic that they can be a bit boring. But I feel like you really want to get the basics down at this point. So I definitely wouldn't look to buy specific shoes. Maybe I'd get a pair of rocking horse shoes or 2 pairs. Or 3, but I would definitely buy other kinds of shoes as I bought dresses. Oh, and I would also bulk buy ribbon for the exact same reason that I mentioned before, just to make loads of hair bows out of it. I can't lie, if I lost all my Lolita, I would definitely want to make sure that I built my wardrobe up a good, slow, right way. I just feel like collecting takes its time. You don't want to rush the process. It won't give you the same like emotional value, in my opinion. I don't know, there's something very like, about getting a new dress and like waiting a long time for it. And I just feel like buying loads of dresses, it won't hold the same value in your heart. And that sounds very sappy. Blech. But it's true. So I just want to do it properly. I want to take my time with it, and I can't stress that enough. Anyway, that's just what I would do, and I'm sure you probably have better ideas than I do. Which is why I'm tagging all of you. Haha, gotcha. Now you're bound by the laws of Lolita to do this as well. And even though I tricked you, I do still hope you enjoyed the video. And as always, thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Mwah!